Hi, I'm Jay Height here at Shepherd Community. This month, we're exploring mental health and the challenges that so many of our neighbors have. We're going to start off by hearing from our school counselor, Lauren George.
I'm Lauren George, and I'm a part-time school counselor here at Shepherd. Hi, girls. Good morning. So I've been working at Shepherd for about 9 months, so I started in December of last year. My life history has definitely brought me here to Shepherd. So I actually volunteered at Shepherd my junior year of high school, and I would come down with one of my friends and my high school English teacher.
Raise your hand if you've seen Inside Out 1 or 2. Oh yeah, it's awesome.
In high school, I read a book by David Wilkerson, The Cross and the Switchblade, and it just amazed me at how God was moving in the inner city. I went to Taylor University. I decided to go into elementary education, and I pursued my master's in school counseling.
How are you feeling today? You're feeling happy? Good.
If you look at the social determinants of health, there's a lot of difficulties that kids face here. Anything from domestic violence to a lot of instability from having moved from other countries. We have higher poverty rates. We have lower employment rates, lower high school education rates. So all of that will make an impact on their kids and on the community itself. Thank you. Have a good day. When I bring a student in the first time when we sit down, I always let them know that this is a safe place and that the things that we talk about in my room will not be shared. And it gives them a place that they can ask questions. They don't have to feel like they're being judged or be afraid of what they say, but it just gives them that safety. Good morning. I absolutely feel encouraged by the leadership here at Shepherd. I love working with Bethany, our principal. She knows these families and knows these kids and really invests in them as people and not just as students.
The very first step is to be able to identify emotions in your body.
I think Maslow's hierarchy of needs is the reason that Shepherd, they have such good results here, is because if they're not fed, if they're not clothed, if they don't have their necessary needs met, then they're not going to be able to focus on education. I had a student, it was a domestic violence situation, and being able to go around and use the whole community of Shepherd to come around this family and to help support them in their greatest need was beautiful. Hi, Leilani. Good morning, good morning. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Yeah. Shepherd does a beautiful job coming alongside all of these families and making sure those needs are met, so then that the educational academic component and also the spiritual component can be taught while they're here at school.
All right, what am I feeling? Joy! You're right, joy!
I've just always prayed that God would use me and I would be his vessel and that they would see him, and even though I couldn't always be there, God would. And that they would know that he is the consistent one that would never leave or forsake them.
We're excited and appreciate the great job that Lauren is doing, and we appreciate the leadership of Bethany, who leads our academy, and all her team as they all work together for the betterment of our kids. You know, Shepherd has a special program led by Phil Edwards, our great staff member and friend, with so many others, offering mental health classes at Arsenal Tech High School. We are blessed to be able to have this opportunity, and not only that, but just investing in kids' lives by listening and engaging with so many different ways there at Arsenal Tech High School. But we know that the issue is bigger than all of us, and so we have commissioned a 5-year partnership, thanks to a generous donor, to work with Riley Hospital's mental health division. Hear from Rachel Fisher as she shares a little bit about that partnership.
My name is Rachel Fisher. I am the Administrative Director for Behavioral Health at Riley Children's Health. I have been working for Riley for a year. I've, however, spent my entire career, so 20 plus years, working with children and families in the behavioral health field. Riley Children's Health and Shepherd Community Center have worked together in the past. Recently, they had a very generous donor that they have worked with on addressing their community and how to ensure the youth and family are healthy. Reverend Heights reached out to us and talked about how can we partner together to address the mental health aspect that he's seeing. And one of those ways is provide services and access to those that they're trying to serve. We know that mental health does not discriminate. It crosses all socioeconomic statuses, race, ethnicity, and understanding that if we provide access, there's different barriers such as childcare, transportation, that we can really help the families on the east side get the care and help that they need. One of our goals in working with Shepherd is we're going to provide staff that are trained in multisystemic therapy, or we refer to it as MST. So our goal is to provide a very high intense service in the community for the children and families that really results in quality care and access to services. Having previous experience working on the east side of Indianapolis and in that community, I was able to see the challenges that our families have and look at how can we help create a solution. The commitment between Riley Children's Health and Shepherd Community Center is a 5-year commitment related to this project. We're very thankful that the donor has given us this opportunity to, one, implement and then sustain within the community and being able to really reach individuals. We are hoping to begin with an initial psychologist and master's level therapist that are dedicated to individuals in your community. Our goal is over the next 5 years to enhance both training and then the access. We're really excited about this program. We actually already have the positions posted, so we are actively in the recruitment phase. So we are very excited that Riley and Shepherd Community Center are going to be starting this venture very quickly. Our hope for this partnership between Riley and Shepherd is to bring change, because this is truly a crisis that we are all faced with, and it will take everyone to solve it. And having two organizations such as ourselves come together, it really allows for great synergy in the community, treating the family and children where they're at. I would just like to say thank you to everyone who's made this possible. We're very appreciative of all of our donors, our community partners. This truly does show that everyone is in this and invested to make a difference and to make the children and families of Indiana healthier.
Thank you to all of the behavioral health team there at Riley and Rachel Fisher as they are putting this exciting partnership together so we can better serve our whole community. As a reminder, you can always partner with us here at Shepherd Community. Here's some ways of things you could donate. We are busy out in the community helping, and so we always need trash bags. We can always use healthy snacks that we can share with the kids and that can go home with them and help them in different ways. Maybe you want to help because we're getting ready to enter into that period of time by donating boxes of Kleenex. And you can always donate by going to shepherdcommunity.org and finding the Donate Now button. Your gifts makes a difference, just like it is for kids here in our academy with the work of our school counselor that's happening in the halls of Arsenal Tech High School and will be happening in our neighborhood because of the generous gift that makes it possible for us to partner with Riley Hospital. Always check out a little bit more information at Breaking the Cycle of Poverty, wherever you get your podcast, and you can listen to all of them. Lots of great things happening. Thank you for taking time, and continue to pray for us. And we are blessed and thankful for the opportunity to invest in the lives of our neighbors.